So get a little bit more of this theme music in the background real quick when I do this. Hey guys, it's me, just really quickly throwing in a little bit of a disclaimer here, because the intro to this episode is a bit of a thing. It's number one, it's just kind of wonky, it's all over the place, but I end up having to discuss a topic specifically involving spoilers. And the spoiler sucks, but it's definitely not the worst part about it. Let's just say I have to get into the topic of something I didn't ever want to say on camera, but I'm going to, and I did. Kind of. I technically didn't actually say it, but also I very, 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 very heavily indirectly said it. So anyway, again, there's a point where I basically say, hey, if you ain't seen the, if you're not up, if you haven't like played through the game and you're worried about spoilers or anything, skip past it. And a little bit after that, I will go into a topic, which isn't cool, but it is one that I needed to be 100% upfront about as best I could. And it's one of those few times where, like, hey, I'm gonna talk about spoilers, and I'm not gonna be vague about it. Yeah. Just as a heads up, just because I don't want to ruin everyone's day. That being said, you tuned in to watch The Fruit of Grisaia, so you chose this. If you're familiar with the game, a little bit of a dark talk is to be expected, I suppose. Anyway. I just wanted to make sure that was there. I don't want to ruin anyone's day. That's the biggest thing. I always worry about things too much. You know me. Anyway, so there's that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video as best you can. And I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow for some shit, I guess. We'll see you then. Bye, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Love you. Toodles. Hey, baby girl, how you doing? You're sitting there. I had to get rid of the options so I could look at you. You're such a sweetheart, such a cute muffin. You're great. You're awesome. I love you. Which is why it's gonna hurt in a second when I gotta say nah. Fuck. Spoilers, but I gotta say nah. You know how it is. You're the last one on the goddamn list. Ain't because you ain't great. Again, I cannot stress that enough. Again, you and Sachi are like in the eternal battle for second, and by that I mean you always come out on top. But I'm saying still, I gotta give Sachi gratitude. She's amazing. Yeah, that's the reason you're last. It's because you're my second fave, and I'm like I want to have a constant state of ooh hype. So I got Mitru, yeah, and then I got Makina Yumiko, who I dig, and then we got Sachi. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then we got the other one. And then which again is fine. But I'm not as excited. But it was fine, it's good, it's cool, it's awesome. And then we top it off with you and you're all like, yo, baby girl, look at this fucking hip goodness. What? Anyway, hi, my name's Shannon Olshook, and welcome yet again to another episode of The Fruit of Grisaia. That's right. This is the one where I have to tell Amine to fuck off, and it does hurt. It does indeed. But it has to be done for now. Till some sunny day. But yeah, before we do that, I have some stuff to talk about. One of which is discussing last week and why there was no videos, and my apologies for that right out the gate. And then there's something I just have to talk about, which just kind of sucks. Because, yeah, I'll get to that in a second, because it's going to suck more. First and foremost, I just want to, number one, say sorry for not having videos out this last week. Yeah, and very simply, it came down to, because the week that I did have videos getting out, you know, it was a really difficult week. It's kind of funny too, because I love how the last episode I did record of Grisaia literally had the whole like 10-minute long rant bit thing about how much in a better place I am mentally and shit. And then immediately I was like, I have to take a break. I'm about to fucking freak the fuck out. Like, it wasn't great. But I appreciate most of all just, because this was the one I was able to actually get a little bit of a warning at, like, hey, there's not going to be videos. I have to take a week break. And there's some support for that, and people being very understanding, and I always really appreciate that, because it's something I don't always expect, though I should, because you guys are great. You guys have always been great. I don't think I've had anyone be shitty about me ever having to take a break. Everyone's always been like, hey, man, don't take care of yourself, man. Hey, do what you gotta do, man. Everyone needs this break every once in a while. So I just really appreciate that. I also want to give a huge shout out to my man's Mason in the comments and in the Discord and stuff. I did it when I saw his comment before, but again, I went on that whole big old rant thing that I was talking about before, and then he responded in a very, very nice way, and I really, really appreciated it. I talked about during that little bit about how much my friend Haley, who was, again, kind of the OG double hit fan, if you will. It's wild, it's crazy. How her saying the things that she would say about, you know, the silly, stupid, dumb shit that I do here on the internet, and how much that meant to me. And then my man came through and said very, very nice things as well. And I don't know, I appreciate that. Again, I've gotten to meet a couple other people who make content online, and I've even helped, some might say force, I like to say gently push in the right direction to doing stuff like that as well. And I always talked about how much those little things mean to me. And then I remember, like, when my man Jeff, the one who's responsible for me starting the series in the first place, started doing some, like, video stuff, because I'm a terrible influence. And he started getting comments like that too, and he was like, that's fucking, dude, that's wild. And I'm like, yeah, you fucking get it now, don't you? It's insane. Why does that mean so much? I don't know, but it fucking does, man. Makes life feel fucking good again. So just, again, I want to say thanks for that. Yeah. Like I said, I'm in a much better place mentally, even if I have to take a break every once in a while, because of your guys' awesome support and stuff, and I appreciate it. To quickly explain again, I had a really, really bad week. Just stuff on the channel was being anxiety-inducing. We started 3 new series that week. Almost everything on the channel was wonked to fuck. We were having technical difficulties out the ass. I broke fucking Konosuba last week. Only got 1 episode of Grisaia recorded. And the other things, almost fucked my dog up a lot, really bad, which was not my intention. But yeah, I really fucked up my dog, and I did not mean to do that, and I was really, really worried that my dog was gonna fucking die or some shit. Which wasn't fucking cool. The Discord broke. I had to completely remake the fucking Discord. Thankfully, again, it's better now than it was before, but we had to fucking completely redo the whole goddamn thing, which fucking sucks. That was an awesome thing to wake up to one morning. Oh, I'm away. Why? What the what? What? It sucked. Yeah, there was all that, which is extremely fucking anxiety-inducing for a lot of reasons. Yeah, no, there's that, and then kind of to top it all off, there was just a really fucking rough work week. Definitely one of the hardest ones I've had in a solid fucking minute. Yeah, no, it was just one of those things, man. So yeah, it put me in a bit of a funk, and I really needed that week break, because like I said earlier in the week too, with other stuff that I was recording, it is insanely fucking good to be back. But fuck if it was not difficult. And I don't think I would have been able, I would have been incredibly upset with what I ended up making if I had tried to make videos that week. Because I talked about it earlier that week in like Hyoka and stuff, where I was like, I'm tired towards the end of these videos, and it's making the tone all fucked up, and I don't like it. So if I'm in this fucking state of perpetual and the whole time, that's really gonna fuck the tone up, and I don't want that. I don't like that. I want to be me. There's two big sides of me that I really like. There's the fun, goofy, fucking stupid idiot version, and then there's just the kind of just being able to talk to you guys and be normal human, even if it's a wonked up fucking stream of consciousness. But it's me, and I can be that, and I wouldn't be able to be that like I'd want to be that if I had been making videos that week. So I decided to take a week break. I hope you guys understand, and for everyone who does, you guys are the fucking enviest of peas. Y'all are amazing and awesome, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and yeah, you guys mean the world. Wouldn't be doing much without you, so you guys being there means the world to me. Now here comes the kind of sucky thing that I have to talk about. And I had to talk about some stuff in regards to Steins Gate earlier too. Spoilers. Now again, I don't want to place blame on my man's, because he didn't do it on purpose. But it's one of those things where, like, you think you're kind of just you're like, hey, I'm skirting the line, but I'm good, I'm safe, I'm golden. But you're really not. And again, I don't blame him for it. This is gonna be one where I can't be vague about it. So if you've not seen Grisaia through, if you haven't gone through it, if you haven't done your thing, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do what I'm gonna put a timestamp in the description and in the comments. Please skip to it, because I'm gonna flat out spoil stuff, and I don't want to do that, but it's kind of it's a bigger thing. Anyway, last time, and I'm gonna start now, so just heads up, go do that. I was expect there's many who will be in the audience who's doing that, but just I know that there might be one. Last time I mentioned Kazuki, and I knew about her appearance and stuff, and I'm like, that's a thing, but it's not too bad. Grisaia, as a series, has some very dark shit in it, from what I understand, and from what I now flat out know. And have known for a little bit. I wish I didn't, but I've known for longer. Just is one step away from it getting really honestly confirmed, to be honest. Again, so a lot earlier on, I've been told from the very beginning that it gets dark, and that it has its really rough moments, and that it's problematic, and that there's some shit. And I'm sure there's a lot more than just this one thing that I know about. Again, a lot of it is just weird shit, like why Yumiko holding a fucking gun in one of the goddamn things? Why the fucking Phantom Trigger girls got guns? Like, I don't know any of that shit, what it's about, but I do know that it exists. I'm like, what the fuck? But that's not the big thing that I want to talk about. Forever now, there's been the discussion of not everyone who's a fan of the series because of, some fucked shit. And one of the things that got mentioned, again, he wasn't trying to do it, but one of the things that got mentioned was, like, basically it went down like, I can deal with a lot of stuff, but when it comes to sexual shit that's fucked up, I can't do it well. And so, as one might assume, one can very easily hear that and go, well, that means either rape or child molestation. So that's cool. That is now a thing that I know is a thing. Because either one of those is bad. And I now know that at least one of them happens. Or is relevant in some way. And with the constant reference to, oh, the girls' backstories. That already led me in a pretty solid direction. And again, it's not just him even, too. It's everyone has been very, like, oh, shit's gonna, like, do about the backstories and this and that, and, like, again, you guys aren't trying to, but in the end, it's one of those things where you can only hear so much before you get, I know what you're talking about now. It's like, yeah, I know. I get it. Kid fucking. I get it. Now, yeah. So, I don't know who it's in reference to. I don't know. It could be all of them. Could be one of them. Could be who the fuck ever. Could be Yuji. Could be Michiru. If it is, I'm gonna fucking weep. And it's already a fucked up issue for me right now. Because there's the other thing I have to say about this, which is fucking awful. Because it's something I've never ever wanted to say on camera, but I'm going to now because I just need to get it out there. So that's cool. I've talked a lot about my past, just trying to be as vague as possible. A lot of bad things. So you know where I'm going with it. So I'm not even gonna say it at that point. You already know what I'm saying. You know. And I don't want, because fucking it's in my fucking my fucking body's seizing up. I had a fucked up childhood in some ways. There's lots of it that was great, and people who really, really cared about me. It's just that there's other shit in there that was really, 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 really bad. Very Grisaia-y bad, apparently. So I'm gonna have a difficult fucking time with this game. At least whoever that's in reference to. And again, if it's in reference to to Meech, I'm gonna have some fucking issues, and I'm really, really gonna take this game hard. And I want you guys to know that it's gonna be a fucking rough road. It was already gonna be that way, but it's gonna be especially bad because of personal shit. Again, I don't want anyone to tell me who it's in reference to. I don't want anyone to tell me anything like that. I want you guys to make sure that you know that I know what at least some horrible thing going into this is. I am aware about that. And I'm very, very concerned and worried, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. And so yeah, this is not how I wanted to do this video starting off, and it's a fucking jumbled mess, just like fucking Steins Gate was, when I was talking about the spoilers in that one. But this one obviously has a little bit extra personal level to it. So yeah, I am aware of that. I kind of wish I wasn't, but also kind of am glad, I guess I am, so I can prepare, I guess. But yeah, that is a big enough thing where you definitely needed to know that I know going in. And I'm horrified. I'm extremely fucking concerned. Extremely fucking concerned. I'm gonna do my best to get through the game. I'm gonna enjoy the good moments that I have. I'm gonna cry every time that she smiles, because that's what I do. She's my favorite of all time. We're gonna do it. She's an adorable muffin. I really wish I could just give her a smooch, but we can't, because we gotta move on. But yeah, I am sorry for this wonked up intro. I am sorry that I got spoiled. But I'm sure there's plenty of other shit. I'm sure there's plenty of other shit you can see me get surprised at. But yeah, this one just won't be a surprise, but it will be fucking awful. Again, I don't want to hold it against him, because especially since he's not the only one. Again, from the very beginning, everyone and their mother has been like, oh, it gets some shit. It's just, over the past week was when it was full out confirmed. So, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep playing through the game. We're gonna go through it together. I'm gonna do my best to handle it as best I can. And I'm going to just say again, I'm sorry. But, yeah, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna say our thing to the girl, to our lady's Amane. And then we're gonna get closer and closer to being able to say our thing to Michiru. Yeah. Again, it's not how I wanted it to go, but it is how it is. Anyway. Hi, welcome back, everyone who has the who skipped that bit. If there's any of you out there, if you didn't, I'm so sorry you sat through it, because boy howdy, was not the intro I wanted to make. Yeah. Again, it sucks, but I needed to say that. So, and the best part is, too, is I didn't even actually say it in the end. So I don't need to. I mean, I told you what I needed to tell you. You figured it out. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and just make this fucking sad decision, and then we're gonna move on. Do it up, huge. God damn it. This is oh, my fucking heart is still up here. This is completely idiotic. If I get caught up in Amane's nonsense and let her coax me into kissing her, it's all too obvious that the reparation she'll exact in the aftermath will leave me in staggering debt. As Amane waits patiently... Am I recording? I better be after all that shit. Maybe I should not be recording, because then I can redo that maybe a little bit better, but I'm not going to be able to redo it better. As Amane waits patiently, her eyes closed and lips puckered like an actress in a lipstick commercial, I reach out and give her a full flick on the forehead. Give her just a little boop-doop. Damn. She dead, Jim. Moron, did you actually think I, of all people, would fall for such a blatant trap? Your name isn't Felix. I mean, what? There was a lot of hesitation, baby girl, I assure you. You're the one who said you'd be satisfied playing my big sister, you know. Sisters do not pester their little brothers for a kiss on the mouth. That's grody. This ain't Alabama. I'm so sorry to Alabama, by the way. You guys just get shit on constantly. Well, I guess there's probably a few out there, but that is a seriously rare case. I won't fall for your temptations, woman. I am not so weak. Probably. Don't start playing some incoherent character for a minute, says the porno. You're just trying to push this through by force. Like, blah, 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 blah. You're a bad person. Oh my god. I go get my Starbucks. In my line of work, what, you scared? Is a phrase you don't want to hear under any circumstances. No matter what unreasonable, reckless action you're being encouraged to take, the instant that question gets voiced, you have to spit out, hell no, and then instantly leap in action. If you back down in the face of a taunt like that, your reputation in the group will plummet irretrievably. But we can forget about the wonderful concept of tactical withdrawal. A dignified retreat where the situation calls for it is no act of cowardice. This is just such a case. I am so fucked up after that intro that I cannot word properly. I am sorry. Forget about this episode. Anyway, it's late. Head back to your own room already. Come on, man. They're the worst, man. They're the worst. I'm grateful for you. To you and for you. What? For the meal and sewing and everything else. To the extent that I can't really express it in words. This isn't the same as a romantic relationship. You're an adult woman. And you can grasp the distinction yourself, right? A teeny bit. That's a cute little thing. What? No, it's a cute little thing. Don't you judge her, man.
食べ終わったお皿は流しの桶の中に入れておいて、明日まとめて洗うから。
We'll come back to this, baby girl. Don't worry about it. This is gonna be a long time from now. I can take care of my own dishes.
何よ、私の仕事を奪う気？私はユージの仕事に何も文句を言わないんだから、あんたも私の仕事に文句言わないの？いい？
I'm so sorry. What a goddamn tyrant. Playing Resident Evil all over again.
女なんて他にはいないんだからね。感謝しろとは言わないけど、あんまり雑に扱わないのよ。
I desire to treat you with compassion, friendship, joy, and love. Just later, I'm sorry. Damn, making me feel so bad over here. Yeah, got it. We suck, huge.
よろしい。じゃあ私行くね。おやすみ、ユージ。
ユージ? Yeah, night. The girl seems to feel some pathological need to force her way into my life. The way Amane suddenly shows up and starts doing the housework without being asked, only to get hopping mad over something, preaching at me for a while, and then vanish as quickly as she came, inspires a definite sense of deja vu. Specifically, her fierce punishments and burning desire to take care of others reminds me strongly of JB. I'm sorry, BJ. Fix that situation right the fuck up. If I'm comparing her to... Okay, I'll say her name correctly, I apologize. PB&J. Well, now I fucked myself up because now I made another dumb joke. Who's been something like family since I was a kid. I clearly don't dislike Amane. Honestly, I enjoy her company, but it's also undeniable that I have a hard time seeing her as a love interest. How can I put this? Well, like I said, she feels more like family. Something like my older sister was to me when she was still alive. Something like my master. Yeah, huge. Okay, wait, how do I... Come on, voice, come to me. Come... all over me. I mean, what? I'm so fucked up because this is a fucking train wreck. I'm sorry. Again, I do apologize for taking it where I had to take it, but I had just some shit to talk about. I really hope I didn't ruin the fucking video. I definitely ruined the fucking video. I can't even do the huge master's voice, and it's a problem. Something like JB. Amane's become someone I care about in that way. That's exactly why I can't thoughtlessly take advantage of her. I don't want to end up making her cry. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, man. You're a good dude. I just choked on my own spit. That's... I'm a bad dude. That's not good. Oh my fucking god, I'm just choking my coffee. My body is trying to kill itself. Those are my honest feelings right now. Damn. What's up, bubblegum? As I return to the first floor after my bath, I spot Sachi walking toward the front door. She's in full maid uniform, but her hands are empty. Somehow this feels vaguely unsatisfactory. Probably proof that I've gotten accustomed to the way things work around here. Yo, Sachi, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? What you doing? Who the what the fuck? What? You wanna run that by me again? I don't know what any of that just was, but it was a little bit cute. Sorry, my bad. What are you doing? Why are you doing? What is it? What is wrong with you? Well, this is the one thing I'm not sure I'll ever get used to. Sachi's ability to do absolutely bizarre things while keeping this, well, this is perfectly normal, why do you ask, expression on her face is really something else. So just curious, but is talking like a dyslexic with a Russian accent some sort of a fad these days? Or maybe this is some sort of code? Which would leave you fucking animal. I should have known. Just a new theory begins to take shape in my mind. Machina, thank you. This is, actually, like, legitimately thank you, Machina, for just running up in here and actually just fucking helping with the tone. I'm in a way. Machina pops out from between Sachi's like, why? Why were you down there? That's not for you, that's for me. I mean, what? Okay, where the fuck did you come from now? That's not a good phrase. That's not a good phrase. Since when were you a bloodthirsty boxer? As I look for the... Stop that, whatever the fuck you're doing. As I look back on silent amusement, Makina pulls Sachi's skirt back and forth, noiselessly rustling the fabric. Is she doing like this? She's just flapping in the wind. Like wings. And Sachi just flies up in a... No, what the fuck? What is my mind? Where is my mind? I'm sorry, Sachi's calm toleration of this action reflects her trust in Makina, or at least I really want to believe it does. Alright, so why is Sachi talking in that bizarre way? You told your long story short way better than I have twice now this week. This sounds really fucked up, but Makina, can you be my interpreter? Because apparently you're better at it than I am. It's because... Oh, this is your dialogue still. Extreme typo? Is that like Wipeout, but with words? No. Makina mimes pulling a cigarette from her lips and loudly blows out the imaginary fumes. Apparently she equates adult with smoking. I managed to resist commenting on the matter, allowing Makina's deranged explanation to roll merrily onward. I just needed a minute for all that to register in my brain. So I'm just going to go with nice at the end of that one. That's all I really got in response. Sure. At least say 3-player match or something. God damn it. Well, knowing this girl, the innuendo was probably more reflexive than anything else. Also, if you're looking to recruit another player, why don't you just invite Amane? One of them grub rustlers you hear so much about. I know all about that here in Montana. Yeah. Come to think of it, I guess it's about that time of day. And that's why you drag Sachi into this instead. She is just a goddamn sweetest of hearts. An enigma, but the sweetest of hearts. Tell me, Sachi, what do you think of the games Makina comes up with? You're gonna give me a stroke. I swear to God. She was helping the situation. Now you're making it worse again. Much to my regret, I am unable to play extreme typos for religious reasons. Nah, son. Jesus loves correct grammar. This I know, for the Bible tells me so. Why do you say that? Would have been funnier if I got the full joke out before I broke. But God damn it. Makina gives Sachi's back a vigorous thump, prompting her to take a step forward. Stroll up, baby girl. I can't tell if you're speaking Japanese or if I've suddenly started playing KOTOR again, but I approve. It's adorable is what it is. It seems this combination is more dangerous than one might expect. Okay, then, give me a demonstration first. As soon as those energetic words leave Makina's mouth, the two of them turn to face each other, assuming a conversational posture. Like one of these. I have words to speak with you, woman. What? This is physically starting to hurt my brain. Because in my head, I'm both trying to register what they're actually saying and what the dialogue is, and it's just all fucked. It's not working. Unless I was Thanos in there, and I'm like, oh, cool. I see. Keeping track of all those rules seems like it would be surprisingly difficult. I see. You're a monster is what I'm hearing. And depending on how skillful you are with rephrasing things, you might be able to come up with sentences that don't use many of the letters at all. Yuji, if you say some shit in here and make me try and read it, I will fucking kick you in the dick. I will just directly in the biscuits, my boy. And there's also some sentences like that one where nearly every word has to be altered. Where's this coming from all of a sudden? Let's get some burritos in this bitch, man. Yeah, come on, man, let's do it. Shit's as cheap as fuck at Taco Bell. I know it's not good food. It's literally like the worst, and I love it. It's garbage, and I want it in my mouth. I hate it, but give it to me. And it's that exact moment that an executive at Taco Bell was just lining up to give me a sponsorship, and then I said that, and they're like, hold off on that one. Also ignored your dialogue again. Fuck. No, wait, no, what? Who the fuck? In that case, then why don't you go ask Amane if she can add tacos to tonight's menu? There you go. Nailed it. That was adorable. Within seconds, Makina's slippers are squeaking furiously up the stairs to the second floor. All else forgotten in pursuit of a prize. Yeah. Little puddles of drool mark the path. Why? That's adorable. Gross. We've had this conversation before on the channel, but drool and or sneezy, sick, adorable waifus are the Taco Bell. Are the Taco Bell of waifus. Because they're disgusting. And yet, I want to put them in my mouth. It's great. Oh, at least I can laugh. Oh, I was really worried I was only gonna cry after the intro. Fuck. Oh, if I'm gonna ruin days, I'm gonna ruin it both with sadness and joy. It's gonna be great. Oh, fuck me. Little puddles of drool mark the path she followed, is what I already said before. What can I say? The girl really does resemble a hyperactive 10-year-old sometimes, which is why we had to say no to that, Chris. You saw I said no. When I turned back, Sachi hasn't budged an inch. In fact, she's staring at me intently. Sup, bubblegum. Sachi, you don't need to start dinner yourself, do you? You're still going at it, aren't you? What's more, she's still observing the rules of the game. Sup, Sparkles, how you doing? And now that I look closely, I kind of get the feeling there's something like expectation burning in her eyes. She's ready to... what she wants to... Don't do it, I swear to God. Or at least if you do, make it be the how you... make that be the response to her. It's just, I don't want to play this fucking game. Cool, we can never date. God damn it. I was gonna make a joke, and then I read the rest of this, and I'm like, nah, can't do it. Alright, not because it was bad or anything, just because I got caught up in other shit. Alright then, want to try this extreme typos with me? How dare, fuck you, Yuji. Seems my gut feeling was correct on this one. Sachi responds eagerly. Since I'm a student now, wasting a little time on this sort of pointless nonsense seems vaguely appropriate. But I don't want a reputation as some sort of a goofy twit. fuck do you have against goofy twits, man? We're amazing. Who enjoys this sort of game for his own sake? Alright. Let's talk details first. Bring it back to normal for now. Her tone betraying a hint of regret, Sachi closes her eyes for a moment, probably consciously deactivating her extreme typo mode. The thing is, this game doesn't really seem to have a set ending, so let's make it into a match. First person to slip up loses. You're fucked. I'm gonna get out a word. That's gonna be it. Oh. You really don't want to have me on your team. Maybe if I talk in the Kyle voice, it'll be better. That way we can just blame it on him. Let's see. No climbing up entirely or ignoring your opponent's request. That should be enough. You do this as a mistake on your part. Maybe. I hadn't thought about that part, but I guess that'll encourage us to take the match a little more seriously. That is some god-tier fun levels. Also, it's really weird because I have a wallpaper in the background, and it is dangerously close to matching up with her. Okay, now it does it. Now that looks really weird. Now it looks really weird because now it looks like her just whole body continues all the way down the screen. I mean, there's some blue at the end of that dress, so it doesn't match the maid uniform completely, but it's fucking with me a lot. Let's continue. She is seriously fired up about this. Her heart is a flaming inferno. Well, if I win, I guess I'll ask you to take care of my laundry or something. Aw, that's adorable. Also, no, can I call you Muffin Child instead? Just the sweetest of hearts? Bubblegum? Never mind, I already got a nickname for you. That's not really what I said. Anyway, what do you want me to do if you win, Sachi? I want you to make a pizza. Oh, that's cheating, especially since... Well, I was gonna say, I know where this is going, but the issue is I never know where this is going. I always say that I do, and then they're like, no, son, you thought you was clever. You're a shit writer. And then I just want to jump out a window again. If Amane or Mitru asked me with some kind of blank check go along with it, it'd be far too risky, but I'm pretty confident Sachi's not going to demand anything too outrageous. Because see, in my head, she asked for some smooches or something like that. It'd be adorable. That'd be clever. It'd be sneaky. I like it. Also, dude, I'd take all those risks with Mitru. I'd do it. Here, dude, I got you, baby girl. Also, my back. Damn. Yeah, it's all right by me. Mr. Roboto. And so I begin my bizarre verbal duel with Sachi. Don't do this. Oh, fuck yourself. Good evening. So, how things going to do to you, Pat Tippy? I almost fucking had that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Also, you're saying different words because you use your silly Japanese bullshit, and I'm over here with real words. And good to hear. I don't know why I'm giving him an accent every time. Considering the way Sachi kept this game perfectly right up until this moment I asked her to stop, winning this match probably won't be easy. A mighty struggle, I suspect. By the way, can you name the damage Sichuan steamed puppetry dish with sesame out? I'm not gonna register anything that's actually being said. Okay, then the pork-sized anthropoid designated as dangerous animal under Japanese paw. Shit. I registered nothing that he said. I was just reading the words. Name an uncondenser pop. Third part would use apospitate to tort rubber. You got a rubber? I mean, it would pass concur upward. Those aren't words. What you've said. None of that is words. I thought would be pretty tricky to pronounce, maybe leading to a stumble on the easier second word. But she brushes off this combo attack as easily as the rest. Bit nippy. Just a little bit, but also... Don't finish that sentence, Shannon. You've said enough today already. You've admitted to enough. Yes, there's a thip in the air.
時にかさみさんぱ、ススキ目に属する魚手、雷魚とも呼ばれている深海魚を知っていますか？
Well, that in real words would be fish and chips, but I don't know. Dish and thips?
なんだか空を飛びそうな感じになっています。
Yeah, not as well. Jesus, I'm gonna have a stroke.
近年、二酸化炭素の放出が牽引で地球温暖化に
I
影
got
響を与えていると
carbon
言われ
dioxide
てい
out
る
of that.
農
That is
法は
literally
何と
the
言いますか？
one thing. Maybe greenhouse effect? Yeah, no, like greenhouse effect, carbon dioxide. Well, now I'm invested. No, not enough. I got those. Sure, fuck it.
さすがかさみさんです。ピッカケモン体にもピッカかってくれませんでした。
That was a trap? The question sounded 10 times more dapper than the answer. Next, Sachi draws near and holds out a small slip of paper towards me.
かさみさんぱお強いので、奥の手を使わ
Some
せて
call me
いただき
John
ます。
Doe. The man with no name. Oh. One of them cards you got. I like them. Play blackjack? I accept the scrap of paper, then unfold it to find a few lines of neat text scribbled across the interior. Taguchi-chan, who utilizes slash-and-burn agriculture, stuffs her cheeks with a big bang chicken, with a bang-bang chicken, never mind, and fish and chips while riding the catapult bunge. Oh. That looks brutal. The heck is this?
スキパ、その文章を読んでもらえますか？
Oh, that's a dirty trick is what that is. So that's your game, is it? In this match, there's no set rule limiting by which means you can influence your opponent's response. Sachi cannily spotted this loophole and identified it as the surest path to victory. Very well. I gently shut my eyes and draw the muscles around my solar plexus taut. Solar plexus. Solar plexus is in here somewhere. It's not up here. Carefully perceiving the flow of energy now surging through my body. He's about to go Super Saiyan. I direct the current force into a swirling whirlpool, terminating in a single point at the core of my body. Once, twice, thrice. And in the next instant, I unleash the power like a coiled spring. You're out of your fucking mind. Not reading that. Fuck yourself.
今、客パンチって言えてませんでしたよね。
Oh shit, she got you, son. And so the match ended all too quickly in my ignominious defeat. I'm a dumb hoe. The man was bested. Struck down in his prime. Save me, Anakin! I mean, what? I know it's just a game, but losing to you is honestly pretty frustrating. Well, it'd just be lame to take a match like this seriously. Especially since I was playing against a younger female classmate. Maybe I'll let her win. That's my excuse. Or so an attempt to console myself without much stress. Or so I attempted some. You're not allowed to say that anymore. It's 2019. Okay, first of all, can you go back to normal now? Oh, sweetheart, it's all good. I must say, though, I wasn't expecting you to be that good. Sorry. Fucking dying. Wasn't expecting you to be that good. Oh, class rep you. What? No, it wasn't. Why are you spouting sports cliches all of a sudden? And for some reason, she's acting shy about it. Well, I mean, it depends. Specifics. Only if you're a professional athlete with muscles where your brain should be. Thankfully. I don't even have a brain, so that doesn't match me at all. Definitely got muscles nowhere. Not that I hadn't noticed before, but Sachi's knowledge of the world is decidedly warped in many areas. So, what's my punishment for losing?
それについてなのですが。
Bring it out. Do it. I'm rooting for you, baby girl. I have to shut you fucking down, whatever it is, but I'm rooting for you. Sachi's words trail off hesitantly halfway through the sentence. What's wrong? Haven't you made up your mind yet?
いえ、そういうわけではないのですが。
Then spit it out already. Look at that fucking cheeky grin.
では風見さんに勝った私のことを
You did good, kid.
褒めてもらってもいいでしょうか
You're real good. Huh? Unable to comprehend Sachi's bizarrely simplistic request, I answer with an Huh? What?
やっぱりダメでしょうか
Before I decide, I'd really like to hear why you chose that of all things.
それは風見さんに褒めてほしいと思ったからです
You're too much of a goddamn sweetheart, man. Well, yeah, and I'm asking why.
これは自分でもどうしてなのかわからないのですが風見さんに褒めてもらえると胃の上のあたりが温かくなるんです
Sachi's tentative and questioning tone suggests her own understanding of the matter is still complete. But from our interactions to date, I'm very aware, I'm very Delaware. Now we're playing my fucking game. I'm very well aware that this is a girl that never tells a lie. Which means that these are unquestionably her true feelings. You feel the same way when someone else compliments you?
それもよくわかりませんこの学園に転校してきた当初は天音さんやみちる様から褒められることもあったのですが
Oh.
最近はそういう機会も減ってきているので
Oh. Well, I guess I can understand that. After a while, your actions do tend to inspire concern more than gratitude.
そうでしょうか
You're a danger to everyone around you, but you're the sweetest kind of person. Yeah, a little bit.
その境目が難しいです
With those such words, Sachi closed her eyes and sinks into thought. With the request itself isn't unreasonable, it wouldn't be particularly unpleasant for me, but... Why do you do this to my heart? Why? Also, I'm about to cliffhanger the fuck out of you again. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I am sorry, I do have to do that. It's about that time. But yeah. Before I do go again though, I do want to, because again, it's one of those things where like you guys know me. I try to always be as incredibly positive and as fun and happy as I can. But especially again with this game in particular, with what I was talking about before, that's gonna be hard to do at some points. Like you guys saw the little bit with Michiru and her bit on the fucking thing with the by the sea. Not her like it's the sea, but the other one. You know, I like to stare at the sea moment. That one kind of fucked me up a bit because I could relate it to personal stuff. And I'm very, very worried that I'm going to have to relate it to personal stuff again later at some point in the game. And it's going to be the worst personal stuff that ever happened to me in my entire life. So, that's fucking cool. And again, it's something I like I said earlier, it's stuff that I didn't ever want to say on camera. And I guess I technically didn't. But I did. You know what I mean. And if you don't, well, we'll fucking get there. And won't be as easy to not say it at that point. Again, and I don't ever mean to be a downer. At least in this case, if you've played the game, you're going in expecting a downer. So, at least there's that. I have that as comfort, as y'all fuckers were prepared for that at least. But yeah, so this is going to be an interesting one. Again, I am sorry that I got spoiled on stuff. That wasn't my intention, and I don't think it definitely wasn't other people's intention either. Like, no one flat out was like, hey, here's this, and this. They were like saying stuff, and they were trying to get around it. It's just, you can only do that for so long before it comes out. Again, like, I'm a fucking Ruby fan. It's so fucking easy to spoil shit. And even if you don't mean to, you just get excited about things, or you get... And again, with this, I'm assuming there's a lot of people who are like, I can't wait to see what he thinks of some fucked shit. And I'm like, well, you're gonna see what I think about it. Fuck. But yeah, so I am sorry that it happened. I hope you guys understand. I am sorry if I made this video difficult for anyone. I am sorry. The worst part is a small part of me wants to say, I'm sorry for that thing that happened to me. Like, it's weird. It's that kind of feeling, because it's like, it doesn't belong here on a channel that's supposed to be about fun stuff, but if the game covers those topics, I'm gonna talk about them, and it's gonna suck, but I'm gonna do it. Some of the hardest moments I've ever had interacting with people ever has been on this channel, saying things that I didn't think I'd ever say. Like shit in Katawa Shoujo, just explaining things throughout my life because those moments, or that game gave me moments where I could talk about shit. And again, it's not a fun topic at all, but it is a topic that's very relevant to the game, apparently. So I guess there would be the time to do it. And again, it's not fun. No one wants to have that discussion, but I don't know. In the end, I am sorry. I'm sorry that I'm apologizing so much, because it's a thing I do. Hope you guys understand, again, the week break that we had to do. I don't intend to do that again for a minute, so I hope that's good news. I intend to hopefully get 2 episodes out this week, because I want to fucking get to Mitru's root. Damn it. All I gotta do is press that button. All I gotta do is press the button, and then I can just start putting Mitru root in the title, and my life will be good again. Or it'll be awful. We're gonna find... it'll be both. But yeah, so... if nothing else, I'm sorry for the weird tone. That is something that does legitimately piss me off. Not the game, just me talking and shit. Anyway, I'm gonna also probably try and fit in a little disclaimer at the beginning as well, just to make sure, but... anyway, I do love you guys, and I appreciate you, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow with more Grisaia goodness. Until then, though, I think, if I remember correctly, that'll be it. That will be the one. And I'll cliffhanger you again. So what's he gonna pick? Yumiko route next. Anyway, but yeah, I will see you guys later. Till then, guys, bye. And thank you again for listening to shit you shouldn't have to. Bye. Also, we're definitely gonna have to add that intro to my worst moments on camera, because I really hate, again, being able to talk about those things is a thing, but I fucking despise talking about them. There's a reason I don't, generally, unless, again, it's very relevant. Fuck. Bye.